This is Real to Real going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome into the 30th edition of Real to Real, presented by Lubbock ISD TV. I'm Ethan Martirena, a junior from Lubbock High.
And I'm Sam Kunkel, a senior from Lubbock High. Ethan, we've got a lot on the docket for today's show.
Yes, we do. And we start with some local news here in Lubbock ISD. And junior ROTC members from Estacado and Lubbock High had a special guest, Lieutenant Colonel Olga Custodio, visit and speak about her life as the first Hispanic female military pilot.
To inspire them so they can see that I'm just like them, I'm just a person. We each have our journey and our situation, but dreams can come true if you consistently pursue them and never give up on them.
It was just really inspiring to hear from a woman who's facing similar challenges, not only to me, but give us advice that will extend to many other students who aren't going into aviation. Just, senioritis, facing all the end-of-year struggles. It's just really encouraging to hear from a woman. And it puts us back in perspective that, hey, if she can go through that, we can go through this. And further.
Moving over to the academic realm, Lubbock High School had its NHS induction last night, welcoming in new members and saying goodbye to our seniors. Our own Micah Pappas has a recap from last night's events.
NHS is a National Honor Society. It's a place where you do community service and you work to help our community, and basically you just volunteer. The old officers were gone and the new officers were introduced, and basically all the new members are introduced to and then given a certificate, and we're just honoring them, also the seniors with honor cords for graduation and everything, just to honor the society as a whole and just honor people and their achievements and accomplishments.
And in the middle school ranks, Irons Middle School AVID program hosted a college and career night for their students, as it was fun and a great learning experience as they came and got some information from colleges, the military, trade schools, Lubbock ISD CTE, and learn about multiple career fields.
You love to see that, and March was an excellent month for our theater classes. And so, here's a special look back at our incredible fine arts programs.
The theater. What happened to the theater? Danny Kaye famously asked this question in the movie White Christmas. And while he was referring to the rise of choreography, we can still apply this in our schools. The answer? Theater has become more accessible. Students all across Lubbock ISD have amazing opportunities in the performance arts.
You can learn how to sing, you can learn how to dance, you can learn how to create art and design and construct costumes and become someone that you never thought you would become. It's storytelling.
I suppose I should begin by telling you that there is an invisible world woven into the fabric of our daily lives.
But the escapologists used a touch too much foam, and their hands became slippery.
Ah, he's diving out of the sun! He's tricked me again. I've got to run. Come on, Soft with Camel. Let's get out of here.
I think theater is a safe place to express yourself. And I also think it's the most cross-curricular subject in the building. On any given day, we're studying history, we're studying English, we study math, we study science. We do all of those things within the realm of theater. And I think that that's really important to see how those things connect to something tangible.
Participation in their theater programs has been shown to increase student confidence, creativity, responsibility, and sense of community.
I guess this means you're not gonna tell me what's in the pizza sauce? Ever?
As we wrap up theater in our schools month, Lubbock ISD has plenty to celebrate and more to look forward to. We want to congratulate our middle schools on their UIL one-act performances. Evans Middle School received first place, with McCool Academy taking second place, and Hutchinson Middle School taking third place. We also saw several individual and team recognitions by students from Atkins, Irons, and O.L. Slayton Middle Schools. Each of our 5 high schools received recognition for their one-act plays during district competition. The Talkington School for Young Women Leaders advanced to bi-district competition, and today, our Estacado Matadors compete in the area competition after winning both the district and bi-district competition. We wish them the best of luck. We're also looking forward to Lubbock High School's one-act play performance on April 20th. The Westerners swept district by district and area competitions, advancing to the regional contest to be held at Texas Tech's Allen Theater.
I made up a lie about a car sped through the parking lot, swiping your car and driving
Like
off.
I said in the beginning, our district has a lot to celebrate, not only for the competition, but for the wonderful students, teachers, and support staff who continue to help our theater programs thrive. Thank you for all that you do.
Congrats on the great year for all of our theater students. Now, keeping it on the story beat, where we showcase our first Anytime, Any Beat story.
According to Spruce Pets, there are at least 500,000 service dogs in the United States. All of them have an important job in society.
In the service dog, like umbrella, I guess, or world, we have service dogs who are serving an individual with a disability. So that's where you see seeing eye dogs, and service dogs are highly, highly trained to serve just their one individual with a need, and they are on the clock, they're at work, they usually have identification that says do not pet, they are at work for that human. And then there are emotional support dogs.
Here at Lubbock ISD, we have a different type of dog, a therapy dog, whose job is to help our students in need.
Rex, however, is a certified therapy dog. And therapy dogs the purpose of them is to go into group settings, like a school, a hospital, a nursing home, a library, anywhere where there is a group of individuals that are going to benefit from like the joy of having an animal, in that setting.
The motley crew of Lubbock ISD is a group of loving, caring therapy dogs that are ready to assist any member of the Lubbock ISD family.
To visit a classroom on a big test day in high school. So that's what Rex does. He brings joy to a high school setting.
For Lubbock ISD TV, I'm Naomi Spear.
Hey, that was my mom and my dog.
Yes, it was. Great story by Naomi.
Yes, it was. And still to come on this edition of Reel to Reel, we get to show off one of our team's newest helmets. And we have a ton of athletic signings to cover. But first, we continue our new story series, Anytime, Any Beat. So make sure to stay with us, and we'll be right back with that and more coming here after this short break.
For most people, the end of the year means burnout. But not here at Lubbock ISD TV. We're still going strong.
What time is it?
We're late! Oh, Caleb, come on!
Okay, we're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Reel to Reel. I'm your host and anchor, Caleb Galbraith. It's great to see all of you again.
At Lubbock ISD TV, we're always trying to stay ahead of the curve. And that's why we're so excited about the new Anchor Cam.
Hello, and welcome into Reel to Reel. I'm Jared Owens.
And I'm Ethan Martina. Hey, Jared. We start out our fun fact of the day.
We think it would give our viewers an inside look on what we're seeing.
Did you know the first independent school district in Lubbock County was formed April 14, 1907, at a 10-mile radius which included the town of Lubbock?
We might have just changed the broadcast game.
And just when you think our show couldn't get any cooler.
Welcome back to Reel with hosts Sam Kunkel and Ethan Martiarena. Sports with Jared Owens. Weather with Nevaeh Cairns. And Trending Now with Angel Boyd. Now, back to the desk as we continue our 30th episode of Reel to Reel.
Welcome back to Reel, and here we're going to move forward into the next block, full throttle.
Yes, we are. And hey, Sam, did you know our station does production requests?
I do, but not very many people know about that.
Right. Well, we received a production request from Centennial Elementary because they wrote a new school song.
Yes, Caleb and Gary went and recorded that, I believe, and we're about to see that video.
Yes, let's take a look. Sam, I know you love to sing, so I bet you enjoyed that.
Oh, you know I did. And right now, we're going to get to start working on our Anytime, Any Beat stories. And today, we're going to get to show them off. That's one of our stories.
That's right. Let's take a look at Emma Feist's hard work.
Everyone has old clothes. And most of the time, people find themselves taking the easiest route and just throwing those clothes away. But what people fail to realize is the value in giving old clothes a new life.
If you have anything that you're not using or thinking of throwing away, look into thrift stores, see if they could take it, and maybe there's someone else that might want something that you own as well.
Definitely now thrifting is more popular because the 2000 trends are coming back and all of that. And so it kind of mixes in what was to what is now. And it's just kind of cool to see everyone put all that stuff together.
Big or small, any donation helps. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Donating clothes not only keeps our planet cleaner, but it also allows people accessibility to quality clothing at more affordable prices.
Coming into a local thrift store, you might have a chance on finding the right size for you, and you could also save a lot of money.
They are also giving back to the community, and they're helping people like disabled people and people who don't often get good jobs get jobs.
The American Council of the Blind and many others' efforts in giving clothing a new life is what's helping not just our community, but also our planet, one bag at a time.
So I probably won't be back for a while.
For Lubbock ISD TV, I'm Emma Feist.
Great work by Emma.
It really was. I think I have some clothes I can donate.
Oh, me too.
Hey, Sam, do you want to get into some national news?
How about some fun trending news?
Let's do it. Angel Boyd joins us now on the Trending Now set as she tells us what's trending. Angel?
Thanks so much, guys. This is your all-encompassing guide to all the hip, cool, and weird things people are talking about today. It's a moose on a loose. A young moose wandered into the lobby of Providence, Alaska Medical Center in Anchorage. While wildlife sightings on the hospital campus are common, this is the first time a moose has actually made it inside of a building. Hey, who's that hopping down the bunny trail? Nope, it's not the Easter Bunny. It's a cop with the hops, Officer Percy, and he's the newest member of a California police department.
Being able to hold him, pet him, and just kind of step back from that situation for a minute, regroup is vital.
And let's take a look at this. The James Webb Space Telescope captured a stunning new image of the seventh planet from the sun, Uranus. The image shows 11 of the 13 known rings that circle the planet. Scientists hope the Webb telescope will be captured the other 2 rings in the future. We are less than a month away from King Charles' coronation, and we are seeing images of the Gold State coach that Charles and the Queen consort, Camilla Parker Bowles, will ride in for the coronation procession. The last coach was last seen during the Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth on the 2nd in June of last year.
It's nearly 4 metres tall, it's over 7 metres long. It weighs 4 tonnes. Because of that, it can only be used at a walking pace, which really adds to the majesty and the stateliness of this great royal procession.
The Field of Dreams movie's site is planning on bringing baseball to a whole new level in Iowa. They plan on investing $80 million into the site and by doing so, it will drive sports tourism and economic gains to the small town of Dyersville.
It's really going to help enhance the opportunity to build a stadium here in Dyersville. I think it's going to be, a substantial impact as far as the economy goes here. So we're really looking forward to that.
There's a new streaming kid on the block. Sort of. It's called Max. At its core, it's a rebranding of the existing HBO Max. Warner Media merged with Discovery last year to form Warner Brothers Discovery. When it did, it brought more content brands under one umbrella. Max will offer content from properties including HBO, HGTV, Food Network, Cartoon Network, and TLC, and launches on May 23rd. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Lucasfilm's president, Kathleen Kennedy, has made every Star Wars fan wish come true. 3 new movies are in the networks. The films will be taking place in different times. One will be set in the deep past. One is set to take place 15 years after the events of the 2019 film Rise of Skywalker. Scream 6 passed the 100 million mark in domestic box office with a 5th place weekend worth $3.3 million. Air took the court. In 4th place, the feel-good flick about Nike signing Michael Jordan opened with a better-than-expected $4.47 million. Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves fell more than 60% in its sophomore weekend, landing in 3rd place with a $14.5 million.
Bonjour, Monsieur Wick, and welcome to La Resistance.
John Wick Chapter 4 is at $147 million domestic after a 2nd place weekend worth $14.6 million. The Super Mario Bros. Movie scored big, earning 146 points, $4 million Friday through Sunday, and $204.6 million in its first 5 days. Better than any other film this year. And that's your look at what's trending. Have y'all at the desk had a chance to go see one of these movies?
Thanks so much, Angel. I've actually gotten to see a couple of the new movies, and I really liked the Mario movie. What about you, Ethan? Have you gotten to see any new movies?
Sadly, I haven't been able to see new movies. But Sam, I'm not sure if you noticed, but we've had some nice weather this week.
Oh, we really did. And the rain. Oh my gosh, we needed that rain.
Yes, we did. And is there more on the way? Nevaeh Cairns joins us now with all the answers. Nevaeh?
You're right, guys. It was the best feeling that we finally got some rain here in the South Plains. And did your house look like this on Easter Sunday? Hell, quarter size came down and made houses look like it snowed in April. As you can see in this video, it is a beautiful sight to see. Now let's take a look at today's forecast. As you can tell, it's pretty warm outside. The high today is 82, getting low. The low is 57, getting pretty chilly tonight. The winds will be hovering around 16 miles per hour, but the winds will gust up to 22 miles per hour later in the day. To our weekend forecast, winds will stay here, but a little lower as we have clear skies and the sun with little sunglasses on it. Temps look to be about a perfect at 75 degrees, so make sure to go out and enjoy the weather this weekend. And into our 7-day forecast, we see a rise in temps on Monday, but the big thing we want to showcase is we actually have a 15% chance of rain on both Monday and Tuesday. The clouds will appear in the afternoon on both days. Thunderstorms will be possible on both. And for the rest of the week, the highs will be in the 80s and the lows will be in the 50s. Cloud coverage will be pretty consistent after this weekend. Ethan and Sam, especially Sam, I know you're excited to have this chance of rain.
Ethan, I just really hope we get more rain because water is just the best.
I heard you were dancing in a rainstorm after a Monterey girls basketball game a few months back.
Oh, you're right. And I absolutely loved it.
I bet it was. And still to come on this edition of Real to Real, we keep it real with Mr. Ward. What does he have for us this week? We just have to wait and see.
That's right, because coming up first, we head on over to the sports set as Jared keeps us connected in the world of sports.
So stay with us on this Real to Real episode 30, and we'll be right back after this.
Let's get rolling, Caesar. Come on, Caesar, you can't keep up? Okay, Caesar, I promise that was the last time.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Let's get on the road and tell some stories.
Catch all the on-the-road stories running every day on Lubbock ISD TV.
Yep, we want to see it all again. We good? Okay, maybe a few more. We know it feels good to look back, but now it's time to turn the page and pick up the bats. New year, new game, and for all of our city's greatest talent, they're looking for fame. This is Lubbock ISD TV Sports Network, and we're about to see who's gonna rise to the top.
In fact, this is the furthest they have ever made it in the playoffs. Congrats to the Plainsmen on a phenomenal season. And to the Gridiron, we are officially 133 days from today from the high school football season kicking off. And our team schedules are starting to trickle in. Make sure to check out their respective Twitter pages for schedule announcements. Over on the Estacado Matadors, they got some pretty sweet new football helmets. They come in matte black with their signature royal blue as the face mask color, an oversized matador on each side with the sword running down the middle. I don't know what y'all think, but I'm pretty excited to see in the upcoming season. According to the athletic scholarship stats, a little over 7% of high school athletes, about 1 in 13, go on to play a varsity sport in college, and less than 2% of high school athletes, 1 in 57, go on to play at NCAA division. And on 34th Street, Coronado's own Dallas Trejo became one of those stats that people dream of becoming, as he put pen to paper and signed with Hardin-Simmons University to continue his football career.
It feels pretty good. You know, it feels exciting to play on the next level. It's a really big step in my life, and I'm ready to, you know, take it on head on. Just really excited to get out there and play. It means a lot because I really worked hard for it a lot, you know. I had a lot of ups and downs with it, a lot of bad times, good times, you know, just really just stuck through it, really. Felt like giving up, but, you know, just really kept that mentality. It kept me going, and, you know, the unexpected happened, and I finally got the offer.
Congrats to him. And he wasn't the only one that put pen to paper this week. In fact, we have 4 other signings to showcase, and we start at the home of the Lady Warriors. Talkington's own senior, May Alice White, signed to play Division III volleyball for Widener University. That's big time.
It means a lot. I dreamed of times like this when I was younger, and for it to actually come true, it means a lot to me.
How did Lubbock High get you prepared for this, to take this next step?
I'd say me starting as a sophomore on varsity prepared me a lot and made me a better person overall.
Yeah, I am excited. So Ross, they're doing great things out there. They're moving up to D2 next year, and they're working hard to get their program up and going. And the first day I went on a visit there, it felt like family. They came and I felt wanted, and I'm a family here at Lubbock High, and I feel like I can move that to So Ross and have a family there.
That's awesome. What did it mean to you to sign with Michael, man? That's pretty cool.
Michael Coleman, that's been my friend since freshman year, so it's always nice to have someone out going out there with you, and so I don't have to start off fresh and have someone there with me.
Yeah, you know somebody. That's awesome.
I think the environment, whenever I went, it was like really nice, and it just like, I feel like it was everything I was looking for into college. I think like I'll really get a lot out of it, especially with the major I want to go in, and also like the community I feel like I'll find there, yeah.
What does it mean to you to be just 45 minutes away? Your family can still come watch you play, and your former teammates as well.
I think that was like one of the reasons why I decided to choose Wayland. I think just because of how close it is and how much I'm a very family-oriented person. And I just think like them coming to support me, I just think it's like a really impactful thing that not a lot of people have. So I like to cherish like my family and friends and always like having them around.
Congrats to all that signed their letter of intent. And guys, we don't have a highlight reel play of the week, but we do want to tip our caps to all of our track and field athletes. We'll see you all out there working hard.
We really do. Didn't they just compete in their respective meets?
Yeah, I think so, and we had a lot of people do really good, and they advanced.
Well, that's awesome to hear. Thanks for the sports, Jared.
Of course.
And still to come on this edition of Reel to Reel, we wrap the show up with Mr. Ward as he keeps it real.
I honestly have no clue what he's going to talk about.
Me either, but I am excited to hear that as we continue on right here on Lubbock ISD TV.
Here at LISD TV, we go through our slumps, just like anybody else. But especially for our first years, who are, well, beginners, we like to go back and review what we did wrong, so we can learn, get better.
All right, look at this, Gary. Do you see the way you're slumping?
I don't think it's that bad.
That's pretty bad, Gary.
No, it's not that. No.
You are obviously slumping.
And they barely notice it.
Okay, Gary, you see that?
Yeah, what about it?
That's not natural.
Yeah, it is. It's the twitch. It's the twitch.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not good.
See, that one I think is a little rough, but it's not that bad.
That's bad, Gary. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Nora, start with this one.
I don't even know where to begin. That was awesome.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Why don't you think so?
There were people watching us live. We were live, Gary.
And they were jamming out at home like I was.
But eventually, the great ones figure it out.
Man, what an unbelievable show. I'm sure y'all will love it.
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed on that one.
Hey yo, guess what day it is, huh? Come on, Sienna, guess what day it is?
Tie Tuesday.
No. Come on, Lily, you gotta know what day it is.
Game day.
What?
How happy are Lubbock ISD fans every time we take a broadcast?
I'd say happier than Mr. Ward on game day.
Game day, yeah! Welcome back to Reel to Reel, only on Lubbock ISD TV. Gary Ryan Blair once said, what kind of competitor sees the finish line and slows down? Always finish strong, and that's what I've challenged my students to do here in the final 6 weeks of school, really, is finish strong. Where this week, we're wrapping up our Anytime, Any Beat stories, and I am so excited to share these stories in the coming weeks right here on Reel to Reel. On top of that, we're also recording multiple podcasts from Closet 501 for our show, Generation Podcast. On top of this, we are currently testing for drone certifications. We had 2 students pass, and in the coming days, we're going to be testing a few students for After Effects and Premiere Pro. What I'm saying is we're challenging our students, rather your students, to keep working and keep getting better over the last 6 weeks of school. My team at the desk, we need to do about 8 more episodes of Reel to Reel before summer break. We up for the challenge?
Oh, I think we are.
I do too. Thanks so much, Mr. Ward and team, to do it for the show.
Yes, it is. So on behalf of the entire production crew, we want to thank you for tuning in to the latest edition of Reel to Reel.
Episode 30 was a lot of fun, and the afternoon class will be back next week for episode 31.
That will be a lot of fun, but until then, you stay happy and healthy.
As well as creative and confident.
Executive producer Julius Ganelli. Technical director Henry Stoser. Teleprompter Parker Haggard. Audio Dominic Martinez. Pro presenter Tolliver Durbin. Camera 1 and floor manager Isaac Contreras. Camera 2 Joshua Baca. And at the desk Sam Kunkel and Ethan Martiarena. Sports with Jared Owens. Weather with Nevaeh Cairns. And trending now with Angel Boyd. And of course, your voice of Reel to Reel, Gary Regner. Produced by Devin Ward.
This has been a production of the students and staff at Lubbock ISD TV.